everybody, it's Thrifty Shopper here, and I've come back with a new project. I actually found some beautiful leathers at my Tuesday morning. They're actually for Cricket, I'm sorry, Cricket genuine leather. They were $6.99, originally like $19.99, and I'm sure if I found it somewhere it would be probably $19.99. I ended up getting the cranberry. There's this beautiful silver, brown, which color is this? Camel, and a really pretty rose gold. So you get a large 12 by 12 sheet of this beautiful thick leather. And I did HSN had that craft fair, and I couldn't resist getting the actual Gemini, the large one, that says it can cut leather. And then it started to spur on the whole get this when I found it at Tuesday morning, and I thought, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy now. Unlike the what is that, a CC Big Shot. And I love the CC Big Shot because you can use the Tim Holtz big, extra large big dies, which I have a lot of. And so definitely going to keep that around and use that for those types of dies. But yeah, for the intricate little tiny stuff, it works great. So I know part of my project's done already, but I wanted to show you I had this flower here shape from the Gemini paper craft die, box die. And I wanted to cut some of the leather and see how it cut the little thin dies. Okay, it did not cut fully through. I had actually cut it with my scissors, but it was already really cut. You know, it wasn't cut fully through, but it was cut enough to where my scissors just kind of cut it like butter. And I got my nice shape, and you can see it's got this nice like little bevel edge there. And you can see my little grommet is offset because I'm not that good. But anyways, so this is the silver piece of leather, actual leather. And a couple days ago I did a project where I cut all of these shrinky dink shrink film. I cut little squares that had the little round edges, and then I've got a whole pile over here, if you can see. We've got little flower shapes, and these have all been melted down to make the small tiny little shapes. Here's some tag dies that I used on the shrinky dink stuff, and there's some more. And I used my brayer along with a bunch of acrylic paints on top of the shrink before I shrunk it, and I just kind of layered it on, used stencils and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't show this in my project because there's other videos out there that kind of show like how to do the layering of our acrylics and stuff. And then I shrunk them, and they turned out to be this. And then I added some white pen, the gel pen, to some of the stamped images I did on top of it after it dried and was shrunk. Actually, no, you know what I did? Okay, so I painted them all with the acrylic paints, layer after layer, and texture after texture. Once that all dried, I went ahead and stamped them all and used my white pen. And I'm going to try to get closer up so you can see. I just did my white pen in spots that I thought were interesting. And then after all of that, after that was dry, I actually shrunk them, and the white pen stayed on there. And you can see like these two are the same shape, but they're larger. These flowers are the same size shape, but I think it's because I layered on a lot of paint on them. And if you layer on the paint, it doesn't shrink as small as some of them. And for some reason I also used, I have two different kinds of shrink paper. And so I think that had something to do with it too. I've got the one that can go in the inkjet printer, and then I got the regular one. And one of them is like frosted and one is clear. I think this one that goes in the printer is frosted, and so I think that had something to do with the size that it melts down to, because these are exactly the same flower, but one's bigger than the other. So you want to make sure when you're doing stuff, if these were going to be earrings, they would be, you'd have to, you know, they're kind of bigger, different. These ended up being really similar sized and color, so that's really great. And so I just started kind of brainstorming, like, what do I do with them? I made a little tassel. I thought I could make some charms out of some of these, layer them up. I've got little tags, cute little tags, and some ovals. And they all have different images on the back. These I thought I could make into a bracelet or a large necklace. Yep, so those are those, and I was trying to figure out what I could do, and then I got my leather, and I was like, ooh, I want to make a shape and see if the thinlets will cut this. Like I said, it doesn't cut it all the way through this backing. It kind of keeps the backing, and so when you're cutting it with your scissors, and I used a pair, I got it Tuesday morning, it just cuts like butter. You can see a little frayed mark, little frays, but it's not bad. It's pretty cute looking. It looks like a finished piece. And then I used a hole punch and got a tiny little grommet, and we're gonna do a little layer like that with my shrinky dink plastic and the leather. I think it'll be really cute. So I have these two little earrings here, and because this is a new project, I'm thinking about using these really pretty silver hoops to go through there and collect them both. See if that works. Because this is a new project, this is going to be a giveaway, so you gotta be a subscriber, like this video, and comment that you liked and are a subscriber, and you'll be entered into the contest. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that off video. So there's that, and that hoop might be a little bit too big for this. I might go with a smaller one. I might go with the smaller one, because that's an earring. It's going to be an earring, and it's kind of large. Alright, I hope you like this project. I got some things coming from Wish and AliExpress. I found some stores that actually take PayPal, and I was able to purchase some things, and I think you guys will like what I got. So I'll have to show that haul when it comes. If you guys want to win these earrings, just like, comment, and subscribe, and comment that you did. Alright, and I'll show a finished project at the end of this video. Alright, have a great day. Bye now. Alright, so I found a smaller jump ring, and I've attached those together. And I also went through my beads, and I found some really cool beads I think will be cool right before we get to the hook. So, kind of look like that. I think that's neat. Alright. Alright, so here's a close-up of what they look like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. Have a great rest of the day. Bye now.